Please note that the following is from a live stream and dependent on reception. The video and audio is not designed to be broadcast quality. While in England, my sister and I stumbled upon the privately owned Walton Castle ruin. We bumped into the landowner, who gave us the history and granted us permission to explore. Walton Castle is a ruined 14th century tower house, which was built on the original site of an 11th century Norman Motte and Bailey fortification. Although the Normans conquered England, they did not control the land, and so a series of castles were built to protect against a northern rebellion. Walton Castle was one of them. By the 14th century, the original castle was falling into ruin. It came into possession of Lord Darcy of Nath, who knocked down the Norman fortification and instead built a fortified tower house. As time went on, it became more ruinous, with the house being knocked down and stone being used elsewhere, including local churches. Only the castle gatehouse and the vaulted undercroft of the tower house remain today. We decided, while there, to have a little play. All we had with us was a ghost box and the GhostTube apps. In no way are we saying that any of the responses were paranormal or ghosts, but we thought we would share with you a little look around Walton Castle.
Too bad. Alright, so where I am is here. I'll go back a bit. This is the surrounding countryside, by the way, guys. In England at the moment it is forecasting rain. But how pretty is this countryside? It's 9:30 in Oslo, that's pretty okay. This is an impromptu one because I needed to stay awake, so we decided to come out and where shall we go? I know, let's go to this little castle here. It's Walton Castle, Walton, I don't know how you pronounce it. This is all that's left of it. You can see where the moat was round it. It's actually privately owned, and we did bump into the farmer. So he said it was built in the 12th century. It used to be bigger than what it is at the moment. Edward I and Edward II had a lot to do with this. Now there's another ruin down the road of a church as well. And he also, I'm trying to remember what he said, there's a lot of Iron Age burials around here, mounds as well. Apparently the Beaker people used to live around here before all this was built. So now also one of the landowners in the old days was having an affair, so he was keeping his floozy in one of these places here. So I don't know how many deaths, I really can't find. This is just very, very ad lib. So over in the window there is not a ghost. So I don't know if you can see in the window, that is actually my sister. So she's just doing some photographs. Whoops, lost the comments. There we go. So let's go and have a look at it. You can see the crests, the family crests up there. What's left of them. There hasn't been anybody living in here since the 1950s. And they're up there. So and that's the old portcullis gate. Look up there. You see the old windows up there. Here we go, up the track. We'll get into here in a minute. They've got to be really careful because they get a lot of vandals in here. Keep trying to destroy it. What's that? I'm going to go and look at this wall first. I just love the history. Oh look! Oh look! How are you supposed to get down there? Oh, there are steps. Oh, I might have to go and do something in there. We can do something everywhere, but it'll be nice and shielded in there. And the nice thing, because it's not open to the tourists, there's another section down there. It's not open to the tourists, so we're not getting all the touristy people in here. So I'm not battling to... don't know what this one is. Right, so you can see that people are very disrespectful and leave all their rubbish lying around here. McDonald's wrappers and everything else. And they graffiti the place as well. So let's have a look. There's more steps that go up here. Oh, isn't it great just discovering places. Reception's still good? Excellent. There's some steps that lead to nowhere. How cool is this? And just to find it just on the side of the road. Ouch, just hit my head. You would never be allowed anywhere near this, would you? Safety reasons. Because it's kind of a drop. So you'll be viewing over here, waiting for the enemy to come. There you go. Alright, let's do some ghost. I've only got ghost box and I've only got 2 balls. And probably Amy's crypt stuff. GhostTube. But it's nice and sheltered here. So we can do a little bit in here. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's just stunning. Hey. Alright, bear with me, I've got to get stuff out. Shall I put GhostTube on? I'll put GhostTube on here. If you're hearing noises, it's just my sister making her way down the steps here. So what I'll do is I'll turn something on, guys. We'll do some ghost box stuff, if nothing else, and then I'll go into the main castle part. But I thought it'd be nice and shielded here from the wind. Alright, if there is anybody here so I haven't even started and I've got witch. Which actually, if you were from the 12th century and I started putting this stuff out, then probably you would say yes, she's a witch. So you can kind of understand that. Unfortunately, that's all I've got here. What you've seen me... We've got a great response. Yeah. So, maybe I am a witch, who knows. So if there is anybody here...
Gerald.
Well, Gerald's not me. Are you Gerald? Was that an old name, Gerald? Gerald would be an old name, wouldn't it? All this stuff that I put out, not the paper though, because we didn't leave that, because that's very disrespectful, leaving all this rubbish. But over there you would have seen that little ball that I put out, that magical ball, actually flashes if you go near it. There's one here as well. If you touch it, then it's going to flash at you.
Brenda.
Brenda, I think it's just random stuff at the moment. Which was interesting though.
Thrive.
This strange little box is making a lot of noise. That just said witch. That just said witch at the ghost box. You heard that, didn't you? Did you?
That's why I got to do it. That's why I repeated.
Yeah. Right.
When I heard it, because I was thinking back there.
That this would all be like witchcraft? Or you were just picking up witch?
Hairs on the back of my neck, look.
Okay, then now we've had two. Now we've had 2 bits of them. We've had witch out of GhostTube and witch out of here. not witchcraft. It might have seemed like witchcraft to you in your day. But it's not witchcraft. This is all very normal stuff today. So I know the name Gerald came out here, but do you have a name? I'm going to give you my name. My name's Alison. And behind me is my sister. That's Patricia, or Trish. You happy to talk? Do you get many people coming in like this? Just seeing if you want to talk or not. That sounds like Alice. You happy to talk to a lady? No?
Why am I here?
Why are you here? I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out, if that's you speaking.
How?
How am I going to find out? Well, if you talk to us, either through this or through that.
What do you want?
What do I want? You're getting very chatty now.
Cheating.
It's interesting you just said cheating because he was having an affair, wasn't he?
Do not.
Because history, the landowner said that one of the owners, was it one of the owners of this? One of the owner of the land was having an affair. So he hid his mistress up here. So, witch again. Mind you, you've had a lot of disrespectful people here, haven't you? So if people were disrespectful like this, I wouldn't want people in here either. Because there's no need.
A friend?
Are you a friend? Yeah, we're friends. We're not going to.
Elderly.
We are. We are elderly as well. Well, we're going to move into the other part of the
Don't
castle.
come in.
Don't come in. Well, don't come into the other part. I just said don't come in when I was just about to say I'm coming over to the other section. That's a nice little area behind me. Don't worry, it's not on you. it's in the. My sister's standing there trying not to get in the picture behind me. So. Oh, I'm going to go across to the other part of the castle, what's left of it. And then we're going to go across to the church ruins. You're quite welcome to come and join us. And follow us across there.
Do not.
Do not? You don't want us across there? Why don't you want us across there? Enough? You don't have to talk to us. I'm not forcing you to. I'm just sitting casually. Is it because I'm female? Maybe females weren't allowed to do this. Talk to you and be so casual and so informal. I guess the word is. Sure.
Royal.
Royal? Well, I'm not royalty. I believe King Edward used to come into this area. Remember King Edward? Was it Edward the First or Edward the Second? I believe it was his hunting area. They look like sword marks as well over there. The gouges in the stonework. Just talking to my sister. Because we were told that in the church it looks like there was sharpening. What was it? Oh, is that what those are? actually it's quite interesting because that, remember what we say about the broad arrow mark? Used in the 1800s, but you got these marks here as well, like arrows. But what I was looking at was what looks like sword marks here and here. It's almost like somebody's gone ka-clunk. And you reckon they're arrows?
Sharpening the arrowheads.
Oh, it's a...
Because when they're used for practice, they're blunt.
Alright. So they would sharpen them on here.
It's a theory.
Yeah, well, the landowner said they used to... and look at the sharp... I'm not going to get any further because of all these stinging nettles here, by the way. But you can see... There. Another sharp groove through there, because he was saying that they have to sharpen their arrows and their swords because they do get blunt when they're practicing, and quite often they would use the stones and they look more like the arrow ones.
The arrowheads.
So whereas these ones look more like the swords, and you still got these marks. It's almost like the beginning of the broad arrow mark, isn't it? It's quite interesting looking at the stones because you get to see things that you didn't see before. But that's the castle. For those who don't know, that's the keep or whatever over there. I think that's it. Well, I'm going to move over very quickly to the other part. Patricia's doing the right thing and picking up somebody else's rubbish.
Hot.
I wouldn't leave it in a pile there, though. Somebody's going to set fire to it.
Oh, no, there's a waste bin.
Is there? Oh, okay. Alright, well, we're going to go over to the keep. You want to come with us? Go and grab my other ball. See, we're doing the right thing. We're looking after your place. We're picking the rubbish up that shouldn't have been left here. Cleaning it up for you. Alright, so this is where we're heading over here. What a cool little find. And the fact that we don't have anybody here in the middle of a day on a Sunday. And you got walkers and hikers and just nobody. So let's have a look around inside, because we haven't had a look inside, have we? So this is all that's left of the castle. And I just love castle stonework. It's just so cool. I don't know if you can get up the steps.
Stairs for
Yeah, there's no stairs there though.
Not there, but there is.
As in, they've taken them away.
No, they're there.
Where? Ah, is that where they are? Yeah. So this is where the stairs are. Alright. But they're all locked off. For obvious reasons. Otherwise people would be killing themselves. Alright, let's do this quickly because I keep losing reception and it is cold out here and it's going to rain soon. We want to get over to the church. So it seems like when I'm in here it's not as good as out there.
That's the loo in there.
That's the loo.
That's the toilet.
Oh, okay, so this is the
They have a
toilet.
lovely fireplace this side. They have a lovely fireplace that side, which would suggest that that was open. Okay.
Yeah, it's just saying. It is random stuff as well. Africa would be random. What's in here then? Oh, it's a little dark area.
I think that's a guardhouse area.
It's a guardhouse. Of course that would be... Alright, we'll stick the ghost box on a little bit. So maybe if we stand round about here, I can still get the phone signal. Hold. Halt or hold? Halt. Yay.
I hear you.
You hear me? Well, that's good. We can't hear you though. Unless you talk through this. We can't hear them if they're just talking to us. Interference in here as well. You don't want to talk in here? That's alright, you don't have to talk. We're going to go across to the church. You can follow us across to the church if you like. There's nothing coming out of this now. I think it was more interesting over the other side. There's a lot more stuff that I just thought I saw something. Okay, that was weird. Is there a bird in here? No, oh yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, I'm sure it was whiter than that, but there you go.
No, it's a little red flag.
Just, you know when it catches the corner of your eye?
Yeah.
In the dark there.
There's two then, isn't there?
Or there's two of us. Alright, so we're dropping out again, so I'm going to call it quits for you. So hopefully you enjoyed that little extra. It was a little bit of a surprise for us as well. So, quite a nice little find.
Elderly witches.
Elderly witches, I know. How do we feel? It knows.
Oh.
Witches. Elderly. I think that came when Friends, wasn't it? That came more when, are you a friend? Are you a friend, elderly?
Yeah.
Yes, we're elderly friends. They called us witches as well. But the fact that it came out the GhostTube, I don't know, Amy was watching or not. We had GhostTube say witch, and then we had the Ghost Box say witch. That's two different bits of equipment that came out with witch. So,
In my head.
so accurate, yes. All right, we're gonna go. Catch you later. Bye.